Hi there, this is Diane Tavati, and this is your quick vocal tip of the day. Today I'd like to talk about the importance of a silent inhale. So some singers don't really have much of an issue with this, and some do. So what we're talking about is particularly in a place in a song where you don't have much time to breathe. So there's a very quick breath, all right? Rip stretch. What happens though sometimes is when we have that quick inhale that we need to do, it can come out as a gasp. Okay, that's an audible inhale. And that can be a problem because when you are gasping for air, it creates effort. Not only that, but it also means that you're pulling the air with force over your vocal cords, your vocal folds, your vocal tract, and it's very drying to the throat. I mean, it's almost like taking a hair dryer into your vocal tract and drying all of that out. So we certainly don't want to do that. Some singers, like I said, seem to have more of an issue with this than others. There was a time a few years ago I was watching The Voice and I saw an incredible singer, a really great singer, but he had an audible inhale. And the longer into the song he got, the more effortful the song became for him. So by the end of the song, he was actually really struggling. And at the time that I saw it, I didn't really catch on that that's exactly what the big problem was until later when I worked with my vocal coach, Carrie Ho of the Songbird Tree, and she brought this to my attention, and what a difference it makes. So here's what I'm talking about. We need to really start thinking of breathing as doing your rib stretch. Thinking of it as breathing, I know this sounds ridiculous, but thoughts have a lot of power. And if you're thinking of it as, okay, this upcoming phrase, I've got to take in a lot of breath. I've got to breathe deeply. Your brain goes, oh, all right. So we really do need to focus in on what exactly the mechanic is that we need to do. What we need to do is we need to open in the rib cage like I've talked about before. I did a lot of focus on this on my quick vocal tip of the day regarding breathing. I'm going to put a link to that video right here so you can click on that and get a little bit more information about it. So in a nutshell though, the focus needs to be just on the rib stretch, the opening of the rib cage. On a silent inhale, we're going to open in the throat at the same time that we rib stretch. So it's going to look like this. Silent inhale. Are you really getting air into your lungs, you ask? Absolutely. Because if you are expanding in the rib cage, remember your lungs have to occupy that space. They have to fill that space. And they will fill it multi-directionally. Remember, it's very efficient. So the other part of that is that you don't need to pull the air in. You just need to open in the rib cage and open your throat, and the air will automatically go in. Think about it this way. If you are so tired, here it comes, I can feel it already, and you have to yawn. The sound is on the exhale, okay? It's not on the inhale. Try it. Try to make yourself yawn. Here we go again with the yawn masterclass. I love it. All right, so go ahead and mimic a yawn. It's a silent inhale. It's effortless. Your body does this naturally. So singing, as much as possible, we want to make it the most natural movements. So we do use that yawn as a master class. Okay? If you needed to call somebody who's across the street, I guarantee you that inhale is going to be silent unless you think about it. Once we think about it, we really can sometimes get in our own way. like how much we need to breathe, like, ooh, breathe. No, rib stretch, how much we need to open in the ribs. Once we think about things in a slightly different way, our body can more naturally do what it needs to do with the least amount of effort. So remember the importance of a silent inhale on an open throat as you do your rib stretch. This is Diane Devati, voice teacher, and this has been your quick vocal tip of the day. And have a great day.